Kickers, come on in. Yeah, we're going to start with a sound healing session here. So if it gets a little loud, just turn it down for a moment. Ready? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, come on in. Calling all your ancestors and guides in the house as we speak here. They're all coming in, Aries. That was a nice little sound bath, right? Got a new deck here. I can't wait to use for you. Come on in. Hi, everybody popping in and out. It's good to see you. Show me what I need to see for my fire kickers. What are we going to expect for the next couple weeks? Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Something about that in the past. So you don't trust this person. Whoever it is. Distance, divorced, ghosted, separation. Something in the past, something that is distant. Very two-faced. You may not have talked to these people or person, or maybe you ghosted them because they're two-faced. Or maybe I don't know how this is going to be yet. Strip tease, gamble, Vegas, and nightlife. This is crowning you. Yeah? Something in the fast lane here. Somebody work at night, maybe. Work in the big city. You know, that reminds me of Sin City, you know, Vegas is Sin City. But whatever it is, it has to do with partying, nightlife. We'll see. Karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework there, my friends. You're dealing with karmics. Lust, greed, winning by any means necessary, and inconsiderate. Somebody will do anything they can to get what they want. Ruthless. I'm feeling ruthless. Wow. You don't trust this person, though. I feel like you know who I'm talking about. They may be at a distance. Something about ghosting them. I don't know if they ghosted you or you ghosted them, but something about that. We're talking about karmics. Everybody's dealing with karmics right now. Well, they always are, because that's the way it is. It's karmatic. But when it hits you is, you know, shell. Something about your shell or a shell. A seashell? I feel like it's your shell. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Did it put you in your shell? You ghosted this person. Distance. Shell. Somebody have a soft shell. Are they an empath? Sheep. Who's a sheep? Who's going with the herd? I don't know about you, but I am so not a sheep. I fly my own, I blaze my own trail, man. I don't care. People like it, don't like it. You know, I don't bother anybody, you know, but I certainly listen to my intuition, right? But something is at a distance here. There is betrayal on the table. All right, I'm going to take this one first. Courage. Hold on, I got another one. And spiritual court. And then I have elf shot. All right, courage here in your what's crowning you. Hi everybody. Thank you. Oh, jeez, whatever. Who cares if anybody's gay or not? And by the way, I'm not, but I don't care if you are. Have some courage here during the nightlife. It's telling you to stick with your backbone, right? Somebody's in spiritual court. They're being judged. Yeah, these karmics, these third parties, haters, lessons learned. That's what it's all about. Elf shot is like either, you know, I'm not sure if I think it was pagan, I think it was the Anglo-Saxons, possibly the Druids even, I'm not positive, but the elf shot is like verbal words or a literal shot towards someone that comes back, right? Elf shot. It doesn't, the elf shot, or it doesn't come back, or something like that. I guess I'm going to have to look that up myself, but I'm feeling like it's the backfire. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go with. They would win at any means necessary. These people are ruthless, or this person. Fuck them. All right, I'm going to get into my tarot. Tell me what I need to see. What does Aries need to know for the next couple weeks? Yeah, dealing with the storms right now, dealing with the burdens. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody popping in and out. It's very heavy, right? This is when it's over. This is when the burdens are over. Right now, it's heavy, right? It's weighing heavy on you. These people are two-faced. You can't trust them, right? Holding on, greed, selfish, lust over here. And then I have this. Look at him. He's holding on for dear life. Even his feet are holding on, you know? Somebody's a sheep out there. This could be about power and control, however. I do see the city life behind it. And then I have nightlife here. Does somebody live in a big city? I wonder. Or something, possibly. Show me. I need a bunch, please. I hope everybody's having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is when you're watching me, you know. Hi, everyone. God is good. God is great. Yeah. I have a hard time, obviously, seeing these. I know, I get like, huh? All right, show me what I need to see for Aries, please. Something about nightlife and courage. Having the courage, keeping the courage, standing up for yourself, maybe. These third parties and these haters, fuck them. You know? Six of Pentacles. Courage, nightlife. I do feel like, you know, some people, I don't know. I feel like some people, is this friends with benefits? Or could it be like something like somebody's helping somebody out and they're not necessarily helping someone else out in a fair manner? I don't know, but he's handing, look at the scales. You know, he's handing this guy some cash or coins or what. This guy, he's like just looking, he's not even looking at him, right? Maybe somebody wants a raise. I don't know. But it could be about gifts given or received as well, somehow, some way. Or just the energy of how it goes back and forth. Maybe that could be as well for somebody. The Tower, spiritual court. These people are under judgment. Yeah, this is huge for some people. Spiritual court is like a huge wake-up call. It might even be too late, because if they're in spiritual court, whatever's done is done, right? There are divine orders up in the spirit realm, just sort of like here on earth with the angels. You know, they all have their missions, their jobs, their, you know. Queen of Swords down, elf shot. Win at all costs, inconsiderate. Yeah, this person is salty, bitter, hostile, negative, mean-spirited, elf shot. I need a bunch, please. Maybe you want to ghost this situation. I don't know how that's going to be for you. Show me. The Emperor, yeah, it is about power and control. I knew it because you got the Four of Pentacles, and fours technically are foundations, right? The four corners, the foundation. Yeah, bossing up and glowing up, in charge. Somebody may be a boss or a father figure, something like that. And there's a shell here. It's weighing heavy on you. Show me what I need to say. I need more. Two of Cups just fell out. It's a union of some sort or a reunion. You know, relationship of some kind. Holding on. Sheep. Somebody's a sheep. They're going with the herd. See, I hate that. When people don't have their own mind, they can't make up their own mind. They got to listen to what other people say. I hate that. I'm sorry. It's just like, you can't. I don't know. It's just, it's annoying. To be honest. Show me. All right, we got a bunch. Just what I needed. So hold it. Hold your horses. Six of Swords. Death card reversed. Strength reversed. The Star reversed. King of Swords, King of Cups reversed, and Justice. I need one more. So, yeah, you want to just get away. You know, I feel like some people, if it is work that we're talking about for some reason, I feel like you're getting peanuts or breadcrumb. Or maybe it's not at work and it's just in this situation. But I feel like you're getting breadcrumbed. You know, Queen of Wands just came out. You know what I mean? But this is center of the reading. So, you know, you're getting out of the storms of it, the hardships, you know, it's about moving forward, hitting dry land, man, you know, and having the courage to keep going, right? Somebody hates this. You could be hateful. They could be hateful. I was picking up the mean girl energy, you know, with the salty, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that's part of the elf shot. Yeah, but I don't know. Either way, I feel like it's about getting out of what I feel like you are, in fact, as well. My necklace is all tied here. But yeah, somebody's refusing the change. Yeah, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. They don't want to move on. They don't want to change, whatever it is. Spiritual court. Yeah. The Tower's here. These karmics, these third parties, haters, betrayal, possibly. You know? Now we have courage over here, and then we have the strength card reversed. So somebody could be a little scared, maybe. Intimidated, you know, by these people. These bitches, male or female, you know. We got Queen of Swords reversed over here, and now we have King of Swords upright over here. A lot of verbal, you know. I think it's testing people's could be testing like how far they can push your buttons or something like that. I'm not sure how that is for you. But, and you know, here I feel like, you know, there's no hope in this situation. They're backstabbing. You don't even want it. These people or person is very unhealed. You know, you're trying to boss up and take charge, or something about a leader or a father, you know. Somebody's standing in their truth. Yeah. Sheep, distance, ghosted, Two of Cups. I feel like some of these people are wicked narcissists. But I don't really have the cards to prove that. I just kind of can tell you that by what I sense. King of Cups down is very hateful, very blocked, very bitter, very, and so is this, Justice is here. Spiritual court is right over it. Holy moly. People are getting judged. This is huge for somebody. They don't want to change. This is about the scales being balanced. Look, in his hand, they're level. See? They're level. Yeah. This person could be a witch. I'm not talking about a good witch. Elf shot. But on the other hand, I'm feeling like this is about taking action, bossing up and glowing up, staying in your strength, right? Don't let them break your spirit. I hate people like that. And if this is what this is talking about, you light that light and you stand in your truth. Very out of balance and reckless behaviors or something. You don't want to deal with it. Or you shouldn't be dealing with it. Yeah, I remember a few readings, quite a few. These people are not good for you. I remember saying that over and over and over. Are we talking about the same energies here? And just carried over into another reading still. Kind of like the Scorpio vibes or the Virgo vibes, or, where they're always following you guys. They're always like in your energy. The Hermit reversed. Yeah, some of these people are scared. Some of these people are just in refusal or denial. They don't want to self-reflect. The burden's heavy. Somebody doesn't want to self-reflect. It's weighing on them. I need a bunch of cards, please. I switched over to my Oz in Wonderland deck, by the way. Yeah. Step right up. Anarchy for sale. I love it. Annie M's garden. Holding on to what we've made for ourselves. But when you're in the garden, those juicy tomatoes don't come out so beautiful and lush unless we take care of things. We get rid of the bad bugs. We keep the good bugs. We fertilize. We deadhead. We make sure it's watered properly, not too much and not too dry. There's a lot to, I feel like there's a lot of management in there. Is somebody, managing something or something possibly, or just trying to manage their life, could be, right? 10 of Wands here. Ding, 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 ding. This is about the burdens being released. It's about ancestral curses being broken. Yeah. This is crowning you. Have the strength, Aries. You have it. Find it in you. Everybody has willpower, and you draw on that willpower. You don't stuff it away. You draw on it, and that's what gives you the courage to keep going, right? Probably wasn't even your shit that you were carrying half the time. People were putting these loads and obstacles and hardships on your path for what? Breadcrumbing you, having, some of these people, it's like you can't even get their attention or something, it's like, hello. Yeah, it's a big deal for somebody here. Spiritual court, man. And when spiritual court is in session, I'll tell you what, there is no pussyfooting. There's no denying. There's no anything. The truth and the absolute is what it is, and nothing else matters. That is that sharp-edged sword. Sharp-edged. We could be talking about somebody that's older and should know better. Something. Not a couple here. Seven of Wands reversed with the Knight of Wands. Somebody doesn't feel like they have the advantage. Are you being attacked? You know, this is a big deal. Or are you putting this judgment on others? Or I don't know if it's judgment is the word I want, but that's what came out. Very bitter. Moving on. Elf shot. There are messages coming in. Yeah, these people will not stop. Whoever this is, this person, I don't know. They're ruthless. I feel like you'll be dealing with some of this shit coming up in January. Putting burdens, making it hard for you. Yeah, these people, they just sound like a bunch of assholes. Like, you know, I don't know who you guys are dealing with, but, you know, Five of Swords reversed. This Emperor card is taking charge here and stop some sort of brutality or cruelty. Mean girl energy. Some kind of abuse going on, possibly. They're scared. Somebody's scared now. Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I thought I had more knights, but I have two knights, so yeah. All right. Well, Knight of Pentacles reversed. You don't want this opportunity, or you don't. There's a Two of Cups right next to this, right? You can see this guy. The Shaggy Man, right? The Shaggy Man. Yeah. Something's coming to a stop or something with this Two of Cups. Somebody's being a sheep and just going with the crowd, man. Because that's what everybody else wants. Right? Eight of Cups. Yep, dealing with it hard. It's about it being over, but dealing with the drama and the saga and getting out of it, dead center in the reading, and having courage to just keep trucking, keep going, you know. I don't know why these always fall down, but that's dead center. And it is about getting out of that. Nightlife, gambling, Vegas, Sin City, right? It's crowning you. So I don't know if you live in a city, if it's work, if it's nighttime, whatever it is. Somebody might work nights. You know, are we talking about bartenders or bartending or hospitality industries? Because that's always a nightlife kind of, you know. I wonder, you don't have any drive for this or what? Nobody want, you know, they don't want this beginning, but spiritual court is here and the Tower. They're refusing change. They will not move on. See, they need to let it go, right? Somebody needs to be the phoenix in their own story. The phoenix coming out of the ashes, right? Or something like that. And there's strength again. Strength reversed is being clarified and validated by strength reversed. This cowardly lion, you know, really needs to stop being cowardly and be their strong selves, beautiful selves. Make that cowardly lion not so cowardly after all. Elf shot. Something's coming back. People are very cruel on this earth. We're in hell, right? We got to create our own heaven to get to heaven. I believe that with everything. You got to create your heaven in your life right now. What you want, who you want in it, who you don't, what, you know, create it. Start working on this, that to make it happen. And once you do that, that's what you end up with. When you put all your energy into something for someone else, or hating on people, or being cruel like this, or whatever, wow, you know, when it comes back, that's what you get. See? So you are in what you're creating. So we got to get people in the I'm in heaven mode, right? I'm in my heaven. We got to start working on that, whether it's in the back of our minds or what, you know? People do not want this. You don't see Or they have no hope, or you have no hope. Somebody's two-faced. Somebody's a backstabber. These karmics, you know. Page of Swords down. I feel like somebody put a stop to a lot of gossip or rumors or backstabbing or whatever. I feel like they put a stop. There was no hope for it. So, you know, you're just over it. You don't want it, right? There is a victory here. Dorothy's victory. You could be Dorothy, male or female. I don't care. There are accolades here. Attaboys. Congratulations. You know, the community, nightlife, people. Like I feel a partying atmosphere. I literally do with that card on the table. It's like right in my face here. I don't want to take the opportunity, but the truth is here. Being logical and just and staying grounded is important here. I feel these people are not going to stop. So you either make your boundaries, get out. You got to decide what you want to do. Are you going to continue this? Yeah. The Messenger down. This is number 22, by the way. The Royal Footman is reversed here. So we may not, you know, have the current. We don't want to do this. Or something. Somebody's very hateful, very blocked. Wow. Dealing with it, but not messaging them. I feel like people are putting obstacles in your path on purpose, and they really need to sit down. But to get through this, man, you just do. Just get up every day, get dressed, brush your teeth, go to work, go do whatever you got to do, whatever it is. If you're not working, then whatever you do on your daily, you know, you just do. Elizabeth Taylor, you had this saying, you know, you get up, you put your lipstick on, and you pour yourself a drink. And you just do. And I'm not saying that people need to pour themselves a drink, obviously, but it's the, you know, you just do. And before you know it, you look back and you're coming further and further and further out of it or whatever, right? All right, Page of Wands down with Justice. Yeah, there's no spontaneity. We don't want these messages. People don't want to learn their lessons. I feel like that they're in court, and there it is right there. This is upright. So, you know, it's about fairness. It's about, you know, but things are big. People don't want to change, you know. You may feel like you don't have the advantage right now. But if you stick with it, I feel like you do. You know what I mean? Queen of Wands with the Two of Wands down. Elf shot. Not making any plans. Taking charge, but not making plans. Not sure how that's going to work, but that's what I've gotten. Yeah, ruthless energies, you know, winning by any means necessary. Very, yeah. Elf shot. Something's going back to somebody. Well, that's what it's about. And what's fair is fair, you know. I don't know. This could have to do with your craft, your work, working on things, learning lessons. Somebody's a busy bee out there. They work hard, you know. All right, we're going to change it up a little. I'm going to use my Hidden Realms Oracle. Show me what I need to see. Oops, that was It's the Cosmos card, reversed. I'm going to show it to you upright. It's about creativity and vastness. It's number 41. Look, I opened right up to it. Tell me that didn't want to be read. It is. Oh, it's always upright. It's never a challenger. Okay, that's cool. So don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders should you need to. The cosmos appears always as an ally and never as a challenger. Creativity in all forms is represented by the cosmos. This is a sign to place your attention on creative projects. They will be successful. Remember that all of life is creative and you're always co-creating with the divine. The cosmos also represents the principle of infinity and the vastness of the energetic exchange of consciousness influencing all living things. This teaches us that every intention we set is, in fact, contagious, with the power to influence others. We're entangled at our deepest energetic place, so we can't help but have an effect on others, from an individual level to a global one. This is a sign to remind you to open up to the well of creativity deep within you and be mindful of your thoughts and actions. Both are influencing your outer world. Most important, keep taking action towards your goals as the cosmos responds perfectly to manifest your highest destiny. Expect to be inspired and to be meaningfully touched by others with all that you create. Keep on keeping on. Fuck these people. Bam. Trying to break somebody's spirit. I cannot stand that shit. I had gone through that myself in a very big, huge, real way that changed my life forever, in fact. So I don't take it lightly. Rose quartz. It's all about love and the heart chakra. As you feel love for yourself, you will automatically attract love from others. It's important that you would nurture yourself as a mother would tenderly nurture her child. You give so much love out to other people, family, and friends that there's nothing wrong with you taking some time to nurture yourself. Visualize or feel the healing energy of the rose quartz, clearing out any past relationship hurts from your heart. Take time to acknowledge and feel the love which surrounds you from your past loved ones and your family and friends who are living. Drawing this crystal is not only a sign for your need of self-love, but it's also a time for you to focus on your relationships. Rose quartz is known as the love stone. It's associated with your heart chakra. It opens up your heart to an unconditional love. Rose quartz message for you is that your heart will soon fill with happiness. You will enjoy a wonderful, equal, loving relationship with an existing intimate partner. Or if you're single or you aren't in a satisfying relationship, a new one will enter your life soon. That's good news all day long. All day long. This is a mess. These people. Yeah. We got 3 of clubs. Yeah, fulfillment of your highest hopes, Aries. There you go. I like it. Keep on keeping on. Give me a couple more, please. Maybe you're thinking of ghosting a situation. The Star. Yeah, success, healing, wish fulfillment. There you go. 2 of spades. I love it. I love it. After this reading, the Joker. This is innocence here, you know? Innocence. You're innocent. You didn't do anything. These people are assholes. They're the ones in spiritual court. You need to take a leap of faith, right? Take a chance. There's good news coming for you. Good news, Aries. Know it. Out of this mess. One more, please. Hi, everybody. Your best friend ghosted you. So did mine back in the day. I let it go, but it sucked, didn't it? King of Spades here. If you're single, you will find your highest fulfillment, right? This is a bride. I do feel like some of you singles out there are going to be meeting somebody. And if you're in a relationship, it's going to get rekindled or something. There's some good, loving, tender, yummy energies, you know, out of something that was really, really difficult. All right, I'm going to use my grandma's deck. What do you got for us, Grandma? For my fire kickers out there, for these ruthless people on this planet. What do you got? Enemy. No shit. Death. I hope nobody's doing death spells out there. Desire. Yeah, just what I said. Your enemies are doing death spells, so protect yourself, right? Know it. Anger. Elf shot. They're pissed. Somebody's pissed. And then we have love. Okay. Enemy. See? There's 4 languages on the bottom. German, English, Italian, and I don't know, Slovak or something. Enemy. Death. Desire. See? Somebody's doing death spells. This is disgusting. Protect yourself from this shit. You know, somebody wants to take you out or sacrifice somebody, or I don't know. But then we have anger and love. You know? Love yourselves. Fuck these people. I've told you this for many months now. Fuck these people. They are not for you. They're not good for you. Whatever this is. They're low-vibing, south node, very ruthless individuals. Do you want that in your life? That's what you should be asking yourself. Should I be dealing with, am I really, like, what am I doing here? Should I, you know? But on the other hand, I do see some nice relationships coming in. So that is the good news. I love that. So know it, right? Be cool, be kind, be patient, and just be a good human. That's what it's all about. Help a girl out. Smash that like, share, and subscribe button. I do give personal readings. If anybody's interested, hit me up with my email. It's in the description below. I do accept PayPal and Venmo. I can Zoom via Facebook Messenger. I can do whatever, however, we just can set it up. So get in touch with me on my email if you choose. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.